She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy gazpacho.
Important to take a lame gorilla, okay?
Advice, did you know that Arsenal died?
These got me buzzing.
Up the topies. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm even gonna comment on that. Welcome into Footy with the Boys. I've rejoined the pod after a
He's back.
brief hiatus in the name of love. My cousin's wedding in Portland, Oregon.
You married your cousin?
Yeah, I married my cousin.
That's a guy who listens to the pod right there.
That's
Attaboy.
I did see somebody in the comments asking where the strapping young lad that usually host was, and don't worry, to that viewer, he is back.
J Flags 4807.
Who knows who that could be? I don't know. Big episode today, though. We talk about Arsenal, who are top of the league, and dare I say it, looking good up there.
Title favorites.
Liverpool, not so much. We'll get into that. Get into the Everton Toffees, and yeah, Man City. The
When you
oil
try
money,
your best.
115 charges.
Yeah.
A little U.S. men's national team corner. We'll get into the locks of the week, and a little new segment where we're putting our money where our mouth is. First, let's start with a little off the pitch, Mike. We played a little soccer game this weekend.
Is that what you call it?
How'd it go, Mike? How did we do?
Think like Brazil, Germany 2014 World Cup.
We were
not Germany.
not sure.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dankeschön. We got whooped.
Within 30 seconds.
Yeah, we
They
did
scored
concede
off
within
of
30 seconds.
a pass back that the guy just ran onto and
That was like, what the
passed
fuck?
in.
You think the keeper should have came out?
I don't know. It was
I was dumbfounded.
at the top of the 18, just ran onto the ball, nobody around him. So I don't know if
Yeah.
it was a tough opening 30 seconds.
We finished about as good as we started. Actually, we
Yeah.
scored.
We did score.
Did you see that Burnley goal?
5-1 final.
5-1 final.
Jesus.
At least it. I mean,
That's a hit and a half.
quite exactly Brazil, Germany. One goal at the very end, just to
Oscar?
say okay. For me, was our Oscar.
What happened to Oscar?
That one. He just went to China and got a crazy amount of money.
He's back in Brazil now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he plays for who the fuck? I don't know.
Flamingo.
Maybe.
I would love to see a lot of those guys just come to MLS. I really thought Neymar was for a second, like LA Galaxy. And I was like,
It's cooler for them to play in the Brazilian Serie A.
I agree.
it's much cooler.
But
Fuck, how
it's
fucking cool
less
would it be to see
watchable for us, I
Neymar
agree.
in LA Galaxy.
How has your life changed, though,
My
really,
God.
since Messi came to Miami?
It's been pretty
I've
dope.
watched a shit ton more MLS.
Yeah,
Just to watch
I
Messi.
did for like the first
Messi
month.
hat
and
trick
then
this weekend.
I'm officially back out on MLS.
Oh, you gotta watch Messi. He's so fucking.
I'll watch during playoffs more.
Yeah. Well, I watched a lot
Golden
of
Boot,
like,
right?
Americans and stuff.
Yeah, Messi Golden Boot again. Probably will win MVP
Speaking of Golden Boot,
again.
Benjamin Krmashki, Golden Boot of the U20 World Cup. Also,
God, shut up.
crazy fact: the U.S. U20 team has lost in the quarterfinals for basically every single U20 World Cup, but the last 3 teams they've lost to: Uruguay, Germany, Morocco.
Won it.
What do all those 3 teams do? They fucking win the U20 World Cup.
Yeah.
If you want to win the World Cup in the U20 level,
Beat US.
beat the U.S.
Sick.
and you have it guaranteed.
Columbia finished third. Big podium finish.
Big
No
podium
big deal.
finish.
We were in that game.
Los Cafeteros.
We
The
were
U.S. should
certainly
have
in
won
that game against Morocco. But
So much more of the
Credit
ball,
to them.
so much more of the chances. It was the U.S. just kind of letting up in that one. But we'll get into the reason why I have this wonderful kit on.
Moscow.
Into the Premier League. Manchester United
United.
take a 1-0 lead over Liverpool.
quick.
Liverpool. Skull.
School.
Harry Maguire. Win it. Win it for us, Harry.
Dude, I heard the announcers just waxing poetic about his forehead. They were just the broad forehead of the lad. It's ended up in the back of the net. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is almost offensive.
This is
Isn't his nickname literally Slabhead?
I don't think that's his official nickname.
Seems pretty official to me.
2 wins in a row for Manchester United, which, for the guy that has not cut his hair until Man U wins 5, it's
Massive.
about as close as he's gotten. And if they would have not lost that Brentford game, this weekend would have been absolute cinema.
First
Going
time
for the
ever
fifth.
under Amarim, right? 2 in a row.
Is that right?
in the league.
In the league?
First time ever
Is
for
it?
Abrams 2 in a row.
Wow,
Yeah,
shit,
so
dude.
They've won 3 out of 4, so.
Yeah,
They play Brighton next at home.
that's a
Uh-oh.
loss.
Uh-oh. But I think Man U is certainly obviously something to talk about with. They were a desolate place, and then the start of the season looked really, really bad. Not sure if I'm really convinced that this really is a turnaround or anything that crazy. We'll see if they can keep some type of system.
You don't think so?
That's the thing is they are relatively close to some of those top teams, but I want to see something. I think with how long they've been bad, I want to see some type of sustained form.
Okay, that's fair.
For Liverpool, we have seen
They still have a negative GD on the season. That's
relative sustained
kinda glaring.
form in terms of them in a downturn here, Nick. This is loss after loss after loss after loss in Champions League too. It's not great for them here.
No, it is not.
They have gone from first and a decent lead in first place down to being in fourth place of the Premier League.
Dude,
behind
Jermaine
Bournemouth.
Defoe told me just crown them already. Like that's where we were at, like week 4 of the Prem. How things change.
Yeah, things can change crazy because all these teams can beat any other team. It's in any given Sunday league in the Premier League now.
Here's my take. Man City is Arsenal's main contender for the title. There's my
I
take.
think that's absolutely true.
And I think it's just because of Haaland.
Because
yeah.
ridiculous. He's gonna
Because
score every
Haaland
week.
looks amazing as always. Isak is
Him
still
and
not fitting
Mbappe
into
for the
this
Ballon d'Or
team.
this year is gonna go crazy.
The worst thing Liverpool did was buy Isak. I mean, Ekitike looked so nasty, and now there's all these weird question marks at the 9. He did not look good again against Man U. Had a flubbed shot that could have been a real chance at a goal. And the whole team looks in disarray. Van Dijk, poop. Just, I mean, well past his prime. Poop. Well past his prime. Mo Salah, that might be intense. Mo Salah's missing chances that he buries in his sleep. Like, it's weird times over at Liverpool, and I think all eyes turn to the leader, Mr. Arne Slot. The big signing last year was me. That's Arne Slot. Whether or not he can turn this team around. He's got options now. He's got a lot of people to choose from, and I feel like that's almost a bad thing at this point.
I think the thing is that they're trying to force these gigantic money moves into the system.
But he's
into the
benched
team.
Verts.
Yeah, but I think he has to do the same with Isak. Ekitike came in and they were looking great. He works into the system.
I agree.
Gets into the build-up play. He counters.
I think
gets
you
back,
guys-
he does
I don't think
everything
it's the
they need.
veterans. I don't think it's Mo Salah,
Isak
Van Dijk.
doesn't look ready for being in this team specifically.
Van
Obviously,
Dijk's
Premier
playing-
league, but he's not fitting in well with this team.
He's not. And Van Dijk's covering for whatchamacallit, playing left back, Milos Kirkash.
Who is bad.
He looks awful.
Who is
which
a bad defender.
making Van Dijk look bad. I think he's just kind of out of his depth.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't think it would be a
That
bad
first-
decision to
that
put
first
Robertson
goal-
back in the lineup.
That first goal is Van Dijk's fault. I mean, he gave up. And we've seen that a couple times now.
What do you guys make of that? Do you think that should have been called back for head injury?
No, the ref didn't even see it. How can you call it if you don't see it?
I don't want anything called back for head injury.
yeah,
unless
the
it's like
second
dude is
someone drops to the ground, you're supposed to stop all play.
Heck,
He
then
doesn't
ends
know
up
that.
getting abused where people start going, oh,
Yeah,
My
I
head.
feel like it's held back. If
I think you're
somebody's
right.
like passed out on the floor, and yeah, I could see that's a good reason.
Yeah, someone
Other than that,
flops.
yeah.
Like, I get that, but I don't know. I think I'm not even talking about the goals because I think they'll find goals. I think Salah will find more of a finishing touch. Again, I still think he's
got to,
past
though,
his
but
prime.
This is the most he's not.
He almost
found.
had the assist of the season in this game.
Also
Gakpo
true.
didn't hit the post.
Yeah, Gakpo who had a great game, by the way.
He did. He
Should have
just-
scored more.
Yep.
But I think the issues are defensively. I think the back line looks shaky at best, and I think the midfield is kind of getting ran through. And it's because they're used to running up and down, and they're used to having the ultimate erasers in the back with Konate and Van Dijk. And right now, they're not doing the job that they usually do. And so I think they've conceded, 11 goals so far in the league? That's not nothing. And I mean, that is...
You're talking about the midfield getting run through
In the
midfield.
top 10, that's second worst.
Yeah.
Tied with Bournemouth and Man U as well, but that's second worst.
It's certainly glaring.
They don't look good.
What do you make of? So you talk about getting run through in the midfield. Man U, they don't have a midfield.
No, yeah,
That's
they
their whole
should have had
game
the
plan
advantage.
Is they
And
play
every
directly
aspect of the
through.
field,
They go
should have the
defense
advantage.
straight to the attack. That is their whole tactic. That's how Amarin wants to play. Seemed pretty effective against this Liverpool team.
It's hard to defend against when you're a team that's used to having the ball all the time. And so I think like they play kind of a brave style. I don't think it works against everyone clearly, and so you want to see Amarim shift a little bit and be a little bit more adaptable. That's something that I think we harp on a lot in this team from our managers. Whether he can or not, I don't know, but I do know that it caused Arsenal issues and it caused Liverpool issues and City shit on them.
It's almost it's a system that will work against these larger teams, the Liverpools, the Arsenals. Not really going to work against like a Burnley, a Wolves.
Yeah, because they're sitting back anyway. Yeah.
And like you're saying, it's not going through the midfield. They're not building that much. And you have a Fernandes that can build stuff, but
you can't play direct into a low block.
Yeah, you can't.
The other thing is, I mean, they still have the bodies too to even have control. Like, who are you gonna put in the midfield to control the game? Kobe Minu. He's gonna control the game. He might look solid, maybe. He might look good even, but he's not gonna control a game. I mean,
at this point, I think if you're Manchester United, you're not caring about controlling the game, what you can do, tactics, anything. You're saying, holy fuck, we got 3 points. We have 2 wins in a row.
At Anfield.
3 wins out of 4 of your last games.
At Anfield.
More damning for Liverpool or beneficial for Man U? What are we thinking
more
here?
damning for Liverpool.
No, more beneficial for Man U.
I got you there.
Really?
More beneficial for Man U. Yeah. Come on, dude.
A loss at home to a Manchester United side that's been floundering for the past 3 years.
Man U's
in already a losing spell. You can't.
It hasn't been 3 years, brother. It's been 10. They've been floundering for 10 years, and they just won at Anfield. They hadn't won a game at Anfield in 9 years. That's bigger for Man U.
But I don't know if this makes me look at Man U as differently as I look at Liverpool differently.
You know what does make me look at Man U differently? Jim Ratcliffe's comments, because he said a guy like Amarim, you can't judge him until 3 years into the process. So all this hot seat talk, I think, is a little.
That's what
if you're
saying.
a Man U fan,
fuck yeah.
College
athletic
director.
Of course. But what if you're a Manchester United fan?
I don't know if it's what you want to hear, but I think it's what you need to hear. You can't just keep cycling through managers every 12 months.
I think that's a big step.
Yeah, I think it's bigger for Man U. It has just the belief that flowed through the team. He made some big choices. Harry Maguire starting, that came out of nowhere. Now it's just making hugely out of that. I think, he benched Sesko, who's scored 2 goals now. I think he got everything right this game, and I'm impressed.
All right. Man U 2-1 over Liverpool. Harry Maguire, the winner. Other big game. Aston Villa takes down Tottenham Hotspur. Same scoreline, 2-1 there.
Who also doesn't look good.
Is it more of a trend of maybe Spurs returning to what they kind of are, a little bit lower, or Villa returning to who they maybe were expected to be a little bit higher up?
I think not surprising. I think it's Tottenham being not as great. To be fair to them, again, I've been pro Thomas Frank all season, so anyone who wants to call me a Tottenham hater, you're right, but also I've been fair. They've had some injuries in the attack. They looked like they had zero creativity. Their goal was kind of off, a reset corner, weird cross, good for Bentancur, but even then it took a deflection. I think they just look like they're lacking options right now. Kulusevski's out. I don't think they have enough creativity in the midfield. Xavi Simons has not looked great in his $70 million move so far, so it's a lot to ask for him to just step into the Prem and run a top 6 side. Yeah. So he's probably still adjusting. I'm still more of a believer in him than not, but early returns are amazing.
Then say that, this is just Villa getting back to the form that they've been on the past couple of years.
I don't know. I mean, they had 2 absolute belters of goals.
Which again, would that not mean they're getting back
I feel
to
like
what they do?
Villa of old is like transition and Watkins hits you. And he's still not really looking that great. So if Watkins isn't good,
bench this game. I think he had a knock in the England cap. So Malin started. I think this is a combination. Aston Villa waking up. They started off so poorly, and we know they're a better team than that. They have some legit talent. Morgan Rogers finally waking up. He was anonymous all year. Comes up with a good goal in this game. Created quite a bit. And Amadou Onana. My name's not Andre.
Onana.
I think this is his first game of the season. He's been injured, so that's a huge miss they've had in the midfield all year. And then, like Nick says, the injuries up top for Tottenham. They don't have a real striker right now. Mathis Tell playing there.
Well, Richarlison came off the bench.
But Richarlison, didn't even make the bench.
He came off the bench.
He did come on. But Dom Solanke's still hurt. Kolo Muani just coming back from injury. So they're just kind of transitioning in their actual goal scorers. They create a lot. Kudus is a fucking problem. He was giving Digne hell all match, but every ball he played in was kind of fluffed.
Yeah,
because he's playing it to Mathis Tell and Odebert, neither of them who are known for their.
What do they pay for Matisse?
I don't
I don't
know.
remember.
Well, it can't
It
have
was
been
just
cheap,
a loan
right?
deal for Bayern, and then
It was like
wasn't
50.
that much more.
He's still super young. I think he's only 20 years old.
Yeah.
He was really good when he had minutes at Bayern. It's just he was never going to be their starter.
I think some of this still is him figuring out his best lineup too.
40 million.
Damn.
What'd you guys pay for Barry?
Yeah, I mean, I think
About the same.
Thomas Frank, he's gotten a lot of talent in, and they've been spenders in the window. I think
He hasn't
you
had
have
the
to figure it
luxury of
out.
having this much talent before.
Yeah,
Back Thomas Frank. That's all I know.
I think
so.
this is more just Villa getting back to they are a good side and they're going to win some big games because that's who they are. They have a good amount of talent on this team that can pull out worldies like they do. Another type of out is Big Ange out
Times 2.
That was fast.
again.
That was really fast.
39 days.
39.
Big Ange Postecoglou out at Nottingham Forest.
Seems shorter than that.
Sean Dyche is in.
It was like
What the
2.5
fuck
hours.
is going on at Nottingham Forest?
Dyche.
Sean Dyche is in. This is a team that last year was the surprise, the darling of the Premier League,
Darling.
making their way up the Premier League table. Oh my God, could they get Champions League? What are they doing? This is amazing. Slightly sputter towards the end, but they still have Europe. What an incredible season. We had chosen them for relegation. And then they say, hey, you, fuck you, Nuno Espirito Santos, you are gone. We're bringing in new talent. And now they're ass.
Yeah.
And they're already moving on again.
Is that the Zinchenko effect, perhaps?
If you're a Nottingham Forest
There's
fan,
a
how
couple
can
of
you
Arsenal
not
effects
just be
there.
just livid with, what the fuck's his name?
Edu.
No.
Marianakis.
Yeah, Marianakis.
Edu Gaspar.
But
I
apparently,
thought a rumor he thought he should be the manager. He was going
Oh.
to take over as manager.
I thought the whole issue was Edu coming in and having a horrible relationship with Nuno immediately. And it just being untenable and they had to sack him.
Dude,
That's just crazy.
the rumors online went from Roberto Mancini to Sean Dyche really quick. That was
I'm
rough.
like, that's not quite the same profile of
Europe.
manager.
Nottingham fans were like, yes! And then they woke up to Sean Dyche.
Oh,
But
you made
also-
Europe, and now you're getting a guy who's just there to save people from relegation year after year.
Which is worth something.
But,
I had this conversation
you
with
just gotta
Gavin
be
yesterday.
human.
Funniest thing in the world would be Nottingham Forest goes on to win Europa League. They get Champions League football next year. And they also get
The
relegated.
championship.
Championship, Champions League. That's what I want to see.
Spoiler alert, they're not winning the Europa League.
Spoiler, they're not going down either. Sean Dyche does not get relegated.
Adelad.
Now that Mike has said that, I can all but assure you
Let's carry
that
not
Nottingham Forest
sound betting
will be
advice.
relegated if Mike's saying the opposite.
What the fuck were they doing with the Ange hire, though? I mean,
He didn't fit their style, their players at all.
what did they think?
Dude,
they
of
were
course
gonna
he's going to have a goal, lad.
They barely
They're
had to
just,
go.
They're just hiring because he was a big name that just won a European trophy that was available. And then they're like, oh, wait, he doesn't fit anything of what we want to do. And was fired because he almost got fucking Tottenham Hotspur relegated.
Yep.
No shit,
I
he's
mean-
not going to have it.
That 3-0 this weekend was worthy of a firing. They looked awful.
Yeah.
They
He
looked
put 20 goal in the season last year. Chris Wood on the bench. New signing Igor Jesus on the bench. And started Taiwo for the first minutes of his season at
Have a go,
striker.
mate. Have a go.
I do love Taiwo, but he's passed. Injuries washed him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Listen,
It
there's
was never
a
gonna
lot to talk. You could talk about the confusing nature of Nottingham Forest for forever because they're just, I don't know what they're doing. Nobody does.
Are we going to see Ange back in the Premier League
Yeah, 100%. At some point, yeah.
this season?
This season, I fucking hope not, man. I hope not. Nobody's taking that one. Let's get into the Gunners. Arsenal Gunners here. A 1-0 win in another London derby.
Gunners.
Fulham.
An away London derby.
Big game here, Nick. For a while, it was looking like maybe it was going to be a scoreless bout. And then Trossard, the man, the myth, the legend, taps one in. Gets them a 1-0 win. That is what the champions do, is get narrow victories. Victories
Win is a win is a
all
win.
the same. Win is a win is a win. 3 points. Continuing to add to that lead at the top of the table for the Premier League here as Liverpool faltered. How are you feeling after this one? You got Atleti in the midweek, Palace on the weekend. Not an easy week ahead for your dear Gunners.
Yeah, I think we learned a couple things about Arsenal here. It was one great result. I understand you saying, looked like it was going to be goalless. We had chances,
Yeah,
there was some
chances.
Burned Leno played pretty well, actually. Gyökeres had 2 pretty good shots that Leno was able to steer away that were honestly impressive saves. Leno kind of timeless, still going, still plugging along. Good for him. But yeah, I mean, we were the better team the whole game. It's not like this was,
that's
just
not
lack or like we looked bad or like it was 0-0 for a while, 76 minute. I think, a little bit of a trap game. Fulham doesn't stand up, and you have Atleti tomorrow and Palace on the weekend, although, obviously Atleti is the biggest one there. No disrespect, Palace. So I think you could think about it a little bit. 19 unbeaten. I think you could have considered a trap game. I think it shows good mentality by the boys. Shows you can get a goal from anywhere. Corner FC strikes again. This game could have been 2-3-0 if you ask me. There was a Saka penalty shout that I think was a penalty. I'm sure Mike thought it wasn't because he got some of the ball. But if you hit the person's knee first, probably a penalty. But anyways,
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
called a penalty on the field, by the way, and then overturned by VAR. Them doing Arsenal no favors once again. But at the end of the day, it's an away win. 1-0 clean sheet. They had 1 shot on goal the whole time, 0 expected goals. We were dominant. We deserved the 3 points. We got the 3 points, and it's on to the next one. That's what great teams do. Even games that are a little bit tricky in the moment, you don't lose your head. You find a way to win, and you move on. And that's kind of what happened here today. Shout out to Trossard just being in the right place at the right time. Thought Eze looked solid too. Just overall, everyone looked good. I thought Gyökeres, honestly, him and Saka were our best players this game. Rice had a good game as well. But yeah, standard 1-0 win here. This Atleti game is going to be big at the midweek. Undefeated so far in the Champions League. So for the standings, probably not huge, but it is at the Emirates. So you would like a win, even against a great side like Atletico, who I believe also won 1-0 in La Liga this weekend. Yes. I believe. And then the Palace one will be tough, but also at the Emirates. So 2 not easy fixtures, but both of them at home. So I'm expecting 6 points here, and for the title charge to continue. I think if you watch Arsenal's games, we just don't give up goals. We don't get scored on. We've allowed 3 goals all season, and like one of them was the Shabalajoy fucking belter
of a free kick.
Holland was another one on transition. I think that's the biggest thing in the Premier League, to be a top team like Arsenal, is like you see Liverpool and they're shipping in goals, and you have a crazy amount of people in the attack and you can score a bunch of goals, but if it's not clicking in the attack like it hasn't been with Isak, you don't have the reliability of a good defense to sit back on. And obviously they have great defenders at Liverpool, but it's not clicking defensively for them.
Do they?
And if it's not clicking attacking wise,
One time,
then one moment of brilliance won't be enough. One corner breaking through isn't enough. They need to get multiple goals against a lot of these teams, and it's not going to work that way.
Especially
most of the time in the Premier League, when every team has some type of 40, 50, 60 million dollar attacker.
Especially when you're integrating all these new guys,
What do you mean? We have
Barry.
Barry.
True.
What'd you pay for Beto? That wasn't cheap.
20-30 mil from Udinese. You can have him back.
Let's get into that, Mike. Let's get into a little toffee talk.
Yeah.
There was a striker in this game. I say a striker because Everton did not fucking have one apparently out there. Erling Haaland on a Ballon d'Or type season, just scoring
every season, but
he's gonna get it like on this pace. This is insane.
It's him or Mbappe at this point. Him and Mbappe are scoring in every single game. I think Mbappe has like 11 games in a row with a goal.
Dude,
that's ridiculous.
He went from Terminator to Terminator 2. Like, this is fucking insane.
Toffees thought they might be able to pull out a draw here.
We did
until Haaland hit, and then Haaland hit again.
Haaland has 11 and 8.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Club and country, all competitions. I think he's got 23 goals in 13 games.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Yeah,
23 goals on an entire season would be a pretty fucking great season for most strikers.
Beto's career.
He's like, I did that before October was over. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's bud. Yeah, that is.
it's just ridiculous. I think that is also another thing of it's just City. They have Holland, and that's going to bail them out of a lot of games. In this game, it looked like it could have been a case where if there's no Holland, maybe we can hold on. But then they do have a Holland, and we can't hold on. And the other biggest thing is we don't have a Holland. We don't have anything close to a Holland. We don't have a striker, so we can't put away anything.
We don't even have a Dutch
We
player.
also don't even have Jack Grealish for this game, so we're already at a tough.
That was a rough text to see from Mike on game day morning.
Yeah, no Grealish.
Yeah.
Shit. Chucky's not
Shit,
playing.
I forgot about the rule that lone players can't play against their host club.
That's a dumb rule, by the way.
Come on,
It's a
dude.
dumb rule.
We're
Just
paying
is.
a majority of the wages.
It's a dumb rule.
Yeah, but then
We should be able to
Chelsea
play
just
against you.
loans out 50 players, and all of them are like, "Hey,
Yeah, they should be able to
the
play.
entire team here."
Yeah, I don't know. That's greedy.
Mike, though, Tottenham coming up this week. Let's put City behind us. We didn't have Grealish.
We're not even going to touch on it.
I don't know. We didn't have Grealish. They had Holland.
What'd you think? What'd you think of the game? Beto should have scored 3.
I thought the
2
game
at the
plan
minimum.
was good. I thought we played well to start with. We were fucking battering down the hatches, preventing really any chances.
Were you the better team the first half?
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
But we did create chances. And Ndiaye put Beto on a plate where he easily could have
Trying to
scored and
rile
we could
him
have took
up.
the lead in the
Dude.
game.
He had-
15, 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Shout out to Iliman Ndiaye. He needs his credit. No Grealish this game. Ndiaye's been a bit overshadowed by Grealish coming in, all the noise around it. Grealish just played fantastic, but Ndiaye's been fucking amazing this season. And if you watch this game,
The guy's been better.
how good was he? I mean,
Just as good.
he catches the ball on the fucking our own 18. He does 3 guys, releases us, plays us out of pressure. The amount of guys who can dribble like Iliman Ndiaye is few in the world.
And
He
the
is
Prem
that
is
good.
even less.
Yeah.
He's really
Oh,
that
man.
good. And his end product is undervalued because it's that good. If we had a fucking even
Anyone
just
who could finish
somewhat capable striker,
Gabi
he would get
Jesus?
so many more assists. If we had Gabi
Jimmy Hashi,
Jesus,
right.
if we had fucking Eddie and Kedia, we would
Whoa,
have
whoa, whoa.
double-digit
Hold on,
assists
buddy.
from Iliman Ndiaye.
Don't go, because that might
That
happen.
is how dire the striker situation is at Everton. I am not
want
as
anybody
harsh
to
on Beto
finish.
as I used to be, but fuck, he sucks. And Tierra Berry is so bad.
That's the real bad one. That
I
you went
I
out and you
can't justify
spent
it.
money
We
on a
made
striker,
really good
and he
signings.
looks
Yeah.
awful.
We made good signings.
Every other signing I feel like we've made, I'm like, okay, that's a pretty
It
decent
looks
signing.
good.
Dibbling,
It's sound.
still jury's out.
But this Barry
He's
one,
young. Barry?
I'm dumbfounded.
Oh my lord.
This has to be money laundering. I can't justify it any other way. But going back to the game, it kind of felt like, okay, we missed our opportunity to score there. Now it's just a when, not if, we're going to concede here. The chances started coming for City. Holland was getting more and more involved. And then one broke his way, and that's all it takes. He buries a fucking beautiful header against us, gives Pickford no chance. And then 4 minutes later, he does it again. And you're like, I just hope it doesn't get
After
ugly
the
at
first
this
goal,
point.
I knew it was like, oh, fuck, we're done.
Yeah.
The second goal goes on, I'm like, oh.
You can say we held it to 2, which is respectful against a Man City team that's clicking like this. But yeah, once the first one in, we were never going to get back in this game. Looking forward to Tottenham. Feel a lot better about that. Tottenham's beatable.
Coming off a loss, though, that's tough.
I don't
you know?
think it'll fuck with our heads too much. We've been in really good
No,
form.
Tottenham coming off a loss.
Oh, we're also coming off a loss. Yeah. We have, I mean, what do you think? You think they're going to be like hot and ready for us?
I think they're going to be I don't know. I feel like teams after a loss are
Inspired?
a lot more locked in. I feel like
Yeah, but we get more locked in than Tottenham. Let's be fair. David Moyes,
they're going to be locked in. We're going to be even more locked in.
mentality mastermind. Thomas Frank's still new to the game compared to David. I'm feeling confident. Jack Grealish back, huge. Who's going to score goals? Not Barry, someone else. But it's going to happen.
Is it time
Merlin
we
Roll
just put Iliman Ndiaye up top, false 9 type position?
could be, or Charlie Alcaraz, or some
Anyone else?
combination to get Dibbling involved. Yeah,
Fuck it. Garner can play right back. He can play center mid. He can play fucking striker too.
I don't think Moyes is going to do that because he needs a large profile striker to play his direct style of game.
Yeah.
But fuck, in January, if we don't sign a striker, I don't know what we're doing. It's
I
that
don't
bad.
know what you're doing with this team and the investment you've made. into getting Jack Grealish and what he's doing to the team and the talent you have around this whole team. If
Jared Branthwaite was healthy, Michael Keane at striker would be a legitimate shout at this point. But unfortunately, Branthwaite did pick up another setback on his return from injury, so I think he's going to be out for another month or so. But Michael Keane doing the damn thing. Shout out the lad.
Doing the dumb thing.
We look forward. Let's move on to the corner, eh?
Let's actually move on to Lock of the Week. First.
Do we have to?
We do. We have Lock of the Week.
We work in the corner?
Coming in here.
I want to go to the corner.
Might not be our only lock or predictions of the pod here. Hint, hint. But we'll start with the Lock of the Week contest. And Nick, what have you gone with for your lock this week?
My lock this week that we have gone with is, where is it? Newcastle 2, Fulham 1. I like this Voltimate kid, dude. He's kind of nasty.
You see that goal he
saw? That was
a little heel
sweet.
flick?
Yeah, that was sweet. I like him. You know, Newcastle coming off a tough result.
Oh my
Probably
days.
wanted 3 points. Probably is it Alex Witzel?
Axel Witzel for Girona scored a bike against Barca this weekend.
Dude, I didn't even know he's still playing. Yeah, I like Newcastle. Fulham didn't look that great. They had a couple moments, I guess, but it was against Arsenal. So
Newcastle haven't looked great this entire season. I don't know if that's.
But Voltimate is nasty.
Keeps bailing him out, but
2-1.
That midfield is so good.
2-1.
Mike, your lock of the week is
Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0. Sorry, Nick.
Wow.
In advance.
You suck, dick.
So if you're a Crystal Palace fan, that's a pretty good one.
Gyökeres, brace.
Not the greatest. Gyökeres is probably going to get a season-entry. The more Mike says positive things about Arsenal winning this game and players, the worse they're going to do. I've gone with Liverpool 2, Brentford 1 in the G-Tech. We'll see what happens there, and we'll catch back up once we have Producer P back on the point totals next week. Now we can get into the U.S. men's national team corner here.
Wait, what?
Biggest thing here is Christian Pulisic out for a month.
Ouch.
Out for a month.
At least, right?
Thought it might be the just the ankle again, the one that was already inflamed. No. Hamstring. He is out for a month. Milan is, I guess, annoyed with Pochettino. I don't see why. He played 20 minutes the first game. Played 20 minutes the second game before coming out. He just was getting hacked, and the hamstring, I don't think you can really control that, so I don't know. Balogun scores again. He's doing well. Noah Banks getting another start at center back. I think that's somebody that you see the next camp. Probably taking that step into that 3-back system.
Yeah.
I mean, he's looking good for Augsburg. He's a player that's insanely confident on the ball, very good with the ball at his feet, passing wise. I don't see any reason not to put him in there, Mike. Is that too much of I'm just looking for the youth of the U.S. men's national team, or is that like a real take?
I think you're well founded here. That third center back, we're pretty confident we're going to play that 3-back now.
Yeah.
We don't know who that third center back's going to be. It should be Mark McKenzie, assuming he's playing well. He's more senior, more
Who's
experienced.
the second one?
Tim Ream.
Oh,
He's locked in. At this point, it's safe to say Tim Ream's locked in. But
I don't know if it's safe to say he's locked in. But
I think it's pretty safe.
He's in pencil.
Poach likes him. He likes the leadership. He likes his passing.
that doesn't mean you have to play.
But Cameron Carter-Vickers doesn't look like he's really there. So, and Miles Robinson didn't look good in camp. So I think Noah Banks has a legit shot.
I think he does. I think the depth isn't that great.
And you do want to play younger guys into this team sooner than later.
Yeah, and he's also starting in the Bundesliga, which is, I mean, that's better than most of what this pool can say. So, and if you're going off of, I don't care,
no Charlotte FC,
what your name is, what you've been doing, you need to be playing, you need to be starting and playing well. That kind of is Noah Banks, so he might be making his way on in there. Never got you guys' opinion on this. Jedi Robinson hurt. Way looked very good at the left wing back. Was very, at least, attacking, threatening.
Left center back, Jedi Robinson.
Do we see a mix there of seeing both Weah just as an outside wing back, fighting for a starting position with either Dest or Jedi Robinson?
I mean, how can we have any confidence that both Dest and Jedi will be healthy for an entire tournament?
That's what I'm saying. I think
So
he might
Weah will just
getting
be.
a good
I don't
amount
think
of
he'll
starts.
start over either of both those guys if they're healthy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're not going to be healthy.
Jedi's healthy. There's no chance in hell. Jedi was
Yeah.
maybe the best American last year, not named Christian
Yeah.
Pulisic. So I don't think so. But yeah, availability's the best ability, and Tim Weah is more often than not there, unless he's getting a stupid red card.
Red card. Yeah.
Red card? What do you get a red card for?
I don't know. Slap happy.
Slip.
Gotta get a little
Hand
slap
loading.
happy. I will move into our parlay on the pitch segment. This is our new segment. We are going to pick a bet each week
Parlay on
to
the
bet
pitch.
our money on.
What a name.
We will see how long we can keep it alive. This week, the parlay brain trust has gotten together.
Does this imply we have to do a parlay every week?
It's not a parlay, but
This is a parlay.
Yeah, we have two.
Oh,
It's
this
two
is a
legs,
parlay.
right? Yeah.
this week is Man City to win versus Aston Villa, plus an over only 1.5 goals total for the game.
Smash the
It is
over.
plus 125. I believe it was plus 115.
Mm-mm.
But
We're throwing one
we'll see
unit
if
on
they give
this.
us- we're throwing
One unit.
One unit.
We have a total of 4 units. so,
4 units.
So we will be
So this
putting in one right
Could
now.
last only a month. It could last longer. We will see.
If we run out, we'll refresh.
These are huge
But
units. Some say the biggest units.
the biggest units.
An enormous unit.
So
My
if you
unit.
wanna
It's the biggest.
tail us, go for it. If you want to fade us,
If it
I
makes you
wouldn't be
feel
upset. I understand.
if it makes you feel any better at home, me and Flags cooked this up before Mike even got here today. So he had
All
very
about-
little to do. He had
Literally
very little
anything
to
that
do
comes
with
out of my
Spark.
mouth that's related to a fucking pick.
Mike
Fade
was
me.
hesitant on this one. If that makes you feel
Yeah.
even more
Mike
confident,
Mike had to think about it, so it should be a lock.
it should be good. And we'll close off with a guy's name in dudes. What's better than that? Alphabet game. Mike, you want to explain the rules here?
Yeah. We're going to go with
Yeah.
my version of it. Correct.
We could play 20 questions. I have a guy for 20 questions from last week.
We're going to do guys naming dudes.
All right.
No producer P here today, so no visuals. We'll just keep it fun. Feel free to play along with us when you're at home. Let us know why we're dumb.
with us.
But we're going to say the name of a player. I'll start off. I'll say Lionel Messi. And then we'll go on. The next guy has to say a player whose first name starts with the first letter of the previous player's last name. So if I say Lionel Messi, you say Merlin Roll
Matt Turner.
or Matt Turner. And we go on and so forth. We'll just go until
We get to Z.
Last man standing?
last man standing.
All right. Mike, I think you do the honors. Wait, what order are we going? We going Flags or me?
We'll go me, Flags, Nick, and then we'll just keep going through,
All right.
okay?
All right. Let's rip.
Let's start with Christian Pulisic.
Let's go with
I'm
producer P.
I'm out. I'm immediately
You lost.
a P.
P.
Fuck.
P. Paul Mullen.
Wow.
M.
Yep.
Mario Balotelli.
B. Bukayo Saka.
This is harder than it should
It
be.
is.
Let's go with.
Sean Deitch.
I want to say.
He did play the game. He did play the game.
Sean Deitch.
He did play very well.
D. Dean Henderson.
H. Hugo Lloris.
Oh.
L. Lionel Messi.
Didn't we already do Messi?
Well, that was
Use
an
an
example.
That was an example? Okay.
You can always say the GOAT.
M. Marco Royce.
R. Ricardo Quaresma.
Quincy Promes. Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Pretty sure like stabbed somebody and dealing cocaine, but God, he's
But
a
he did play
savior
the game.
today.
He did
He's
play
a
the
savior tonight.
Let's go, Phil Neville.
Phil Neville. N.
We literally talked about
That's
a guy
crazy.
today.
Neymar. Neymar dos Santos. Fuck yeah. I'm going with it.
I don't think that's his actual name.
Neymar Silva dos Santos Jr.
Yeah.
Is that his real first name, Neymar?
Neymar.
I don't think
I
that
don't
is his
think-
first
yeah, I
name.
don't-
Yeah, but that's what he's known as.
But then how
So
does
it
that work
also
with
start
the...
with N? Just
Okay.
Neymar Jr. J.
Dude,
I've never heard another first name. Nuno Espirito Santos. Fuck
Did he
you.
play?
Yeah, he was a goalkeeper.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so is it an E or an S?
E or S.
S.
All right. Santi Cazorla.
C.
I should probably be out. I took too long, but we'll keep going.
C. Chris Richards.
R. Fuck.
Bro, you gotta be out.
You only saw
I'm
this.
out. Renato Sanchez. JK.
Renato Sanchez, go. S.
You in or out?
He's in.
All right.
I got
S.
2 strikes. Yeah.
Santi Jimenez.
G.
You lose for that. He's ass.
Gary Neville.
Nico Williams.
Will Trapp.
What? Will Trap. Tumu Berry. I'm the myth of legend. I've been waiting for a T.
I'm out.
Dude, you're
So do I take over for him, or
so
do I
go
just
B.
say a name?
Yeah, B.
B.
We also mentioned him on the pod today.
Brad Friedel.
F. Frankie de Jong. It's a D, right?
D or J?
Yeah, I think it's D.
D.
On FIFA,
J.
it's D.
Oh, D.
On FIFA, it's
J.
D,
Yeah,
yeah.
so D. Go ahead.
So D.
Yeah. Derek Carr.
Fuck. What kind of D? Diogo Jota. Rest in peace.
Oh, that's a little sad. J. I don't even know any J names. Julian Green.
That's crazy. Greg Berhalter.
Oh my
Berhalter?
god. You should lose for that. too.
Benjamin Kramashi.
Benjamin Kramashi.
Benjamin.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
R.
Ricky Puge.
What is it? Dude, you're out.
I know.
Stop saying it.
Ricky Puge. Fuck you.
This game's really fun to play while you're juggling a soccer ball, and you have to pass it back and forth.
Fuck that.
It's hard.
Jeez. Like, I don't know why you're giving names out.
What is
here.
it? P?
P?
Can we do women's players?
For sure.
Isn't there a Presley? Peyton Presley? Or is that?
I
No. All right.
can't say I know a Peyton Presley, but what about the little
You guys are going just as long as I did, and I eliminated myself.
Paul?
You eliminated yourself. No one told you to
Paul
stop playing.
Scholes.
Paul Scholes. S. Let's go with the. Shut up.
we gotta end this sometimes. This is
yeah,
not
dude,
good
I
content.
give up. I don't
All
care.
right.
This is a stupid fucking game.
Steven Gerrard.
Great, good job. Mike won.
Gee.
Mike won. Yay, Mike won.
Way to go, Mike. Okay.
Should have done 20 questions.
Final thoughts.
I had a banger.
Questions to leave our listeners pondering for another week. Mike?
The alphabet. 26 letters.
Yeah, pawns about the alphabet. 26 of them lot, yeah?
Tough. Yeah. Up the toffs. Don't get too far down in the dumps. We played Manchester City, a very good Manchester City at that. A resurging Manchester City.
Second in the league.
Second in the league. We're still doing well. Americans feel pretty good off that camp, but a lot of nervousness around these injuries. Some big injuries.
Yeah, Pulisic obviously is the
So he's out to the international break. Not good.
Yeah.
Pulisic's hurt. Pepe's still hurt. Dest. Jedi. A lot of nagging injuries, which are always concerning. MLS playoffs starting pretty soon.
Yes.
Something to get excited about.
Did Earthquakes make it?
I do not know. Chicago Fire did make it. Shout out
Chicago
the
Fire,
Fire.
Greg
Shout
Berhalter.
out Greg.
No way.
Triple G. Halter.
He's an MLS guy. That's his level.
Something interesting for those American soccer fans. Look into Division I soccer and the idea of promotion relegation, scrapping conferences, doing a 4-tier promotion relegation, and a larger tournament at the end of the year. It sounds interesting.
Love that.
I think it would be a lot
That'd
cooler.
be so hype.
I watch D1 soccer occasionally.
I don't know
Shout
how
out
that
the Red
works.
Cedar Rowdies. We were in attendance here and there.
Facts.
Michigan State.
Facts.
It would be a lot more interesting. I think it
so
would
sick.
That'd be
garner more
very
attention.
entertaining.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
bring it to the MLS.
and then
Yeah.
bring it to the baby steps, right? We'll
Yeah.
start with the USL. We'll start with Division I soccer, and then gradually it'll make its way into the upper echelon of American soccer. Something to keep an eye on.
What an echelon it is.
It is.
An echelon. Nick.
Hey,
Parting
Gunners
thoughts?
in first. Cafeteros podiumed at the U20 World Cup. It's coming. It's coming up all Nico this week. So shout out to me. Shout out to the boys. Big games tomorrow and on the weekend. So up the Gunners.
Shout out Everton. Shout out Micah Parsons. 3-sack game. What a guy.
Dog. Shout out the Bears.
Pulisic in his,
Shout out the
in his
Bears.
recovery. Final thought for you guys to ponder. Ask friend what can soccer do to make it a little bit better, popular in the U.S. Longer shorts was the answer. What do you
That is an awful take.
thoughts of that?
Who said this?
Said the inseams were too short.
Who said that?
My friends.
What an awful take.
Good take, bad take.
Longer shorts.
Yeah, she just thinks it'll catch on more if there's longer shorts.
Well, either
I thought we were
promotion
freeing the
relegation
male
or
part.
longer shorts.
Let us know in the
You
comments
decide.
which is better. We'll put a poll in the comments if we figure that out.
Shout out John Zink. Huge
John
proponent of longer shorts.
Is
Loves
he?
some long shorts.
Love some long shorts.
Plays
some
a beautiful
basketball
game
shorts.
in long shorts.
All right.
Let us know. Short shorts, long shorts, somewhere in between.
Should we go full volleyball, Spanish?
Until
Until next time, this is going off the rails. Through the boys. Like, comment, subscribe.
Mike and
Peace.
Flags are crying tears of joy for David Moyes. The US men teach us lost again, but there's no choice. It's ride or die until the end on Footy with the boys.